Greetings everyone, this is Ryan. In this video we're going to install Speedify into our Slate Ax 1800 mobile router. This version that we're going to be installing is not SmoothWAN. I've touted SmoothWAN for the longest time. It is created by I'm going to say their name wrong. I'm very sorry. TaLaMash. This is on GitHub. This person created SmoothWAN, which allows you to do a number of different things. But mainly, I used it to install Speedify onto the Slate Ax 1800 to help me run multiple internet sources for my mobile live streams. This version is just Speedify, and it's simple, and it works pretty good so far. And we're going to walk through this together. I'm going to show you how to do it, and any of the links that I need to put up there will be in the description. Just to let you know, I am just following what he had put out in the videos that he shared on his GitHub. So here we go. We're going to get started. First thing we need to do is we're going to connect up to the Slate Ax 1800. I've got it running, and I'm going to do this wirelessly. Usually you can do this by connecting hardwire into your computer, but I'm going to do this wirelessly, excuse me. And here is my that is my 2.4 gigahertz connection and my 5G. You can do this with either one. I'm just going to connect to this one. When you first connect up to it, the password for this is on the back of when you connect up to it. The password is usually on the back of your router. You'll have to do that to connect up to it. I've already done that, and we'll connect up, and it's going to send me straight to the login page. Next, click next. You select your language that you prefer and enter a brand new password. I'll enter mine now, and I'll enter it in twice. And they all match up, and then I'll hit apply. So now we're connected up to the system, and I almost forgot something very, very important. You'll want to download what I showed you earlier. Either we can do it now, or you can do it before you connect up to your Slate Ax 1800, or you can do it after we get it connected to the internet. But this is the version that you'll want to use. It's the unofficial Speedify installer for OpenWRT. Because I don't have internet connection, it's not going to let me show it. So we'll go ahead and connect up to the internet. I'm going to go into repeater mode. Since I'm going to be doing this wirelessly, I'm going to connect up to my home network that I have. And then there's my network. I'll enter in my password. And if I entered it in correctly, I should connect to the internet shortly, or connect to my network, my Wi-Fi router. There it is, connected up. It takes a few seconds for the internet to come into this, but we'll move on. It'll be ready to go once we move on. So what I wanted to show you was where we download the unofficial Speedify installer, and it's here on his GitHub, on their GitHub, and we want the latest, which is version 1.2 in this video. Make sure you always check and make sure that it's updated. and then we'll go to this right here. We'll click on the Speedify Unofficial 1.2 all.ipk, and I've already downloaded it, and so I won't do it again. And then we'll go back to our admin panel. Our next process is we want to make sure that our router is upgraded. My firmware is up to date. I already did this, but you'll see install a little install prompt in this area down here, and you will update it, or you can local upgrade it if you already have it. I don't, or I've already done it, so we'll go from there. We are going to go to advanced settings now. So you want to copy this URL and keep it with you, because this is where this is what you're going to log into from here on out to check on your Speedify. I'm just going to click it. I'm going to enter the same password that I entered when we opened or got into the router. And I did not put it in right. Sorry about that. So now we are into our, I guess you'd call it our actual firmware, our Lucy firmware for the Slate Ax 1800. And what we're going to do now is going to make some changes. We are going to go to network here on this bar and go into interfaces. Just click continue. Takes a few seconds to get into. So we want to find where WAN is. This is right here, the WAN, and we're going to edit it. And we're going to make sure that in the advanced settings that our, let's see where to go, our use gateway metric right here is set to 10, or it's higher than Speedify. That was in the instructions. I'm not 100% sure what that means. I am not a IT guy. I don't understand gateway metrics, but they want to make sure that it's a 10. I'm sure you can Google that. It'll let you know all about it. So if it's not already 10, then you will change that to 10 and save it. We're going to move on to installing our Speedify. First, we're going to save and apply. I'm sorry, I forgot to do that. And our configurations are applied. And just to reiterate, the point that we're getting now is why I wanted to be connected to the internet, is there's some updates that need to be done, and we need to make sure that we have downloaded the software or the firmware for this version. Don't worry, you're not going to brick this router. You can always hold the reset button on the side of the router, and it will bring it back to the firmware at the very beginning. So it's really difficult to mess anything up. You can always start from the very beginning. So we're going to go to our system and go to software. Once that's done, we're going to click the update list. This takes a few seconds. It has been completed. We'll hit dismissed, and then it'll populate some packages, but we're going to upload our own package. We're going to browse our download area wherever you downloaded Speedify Unofficial, and then we're going to upload it. So now it's ready to be uploaded and installed. We're going to install this, and it'll take a few seconds, but everything is complete. So if you notice right here, there's nothing's changed, but we're going to log out, and you will notice that we now have a VPN option, which is basically what Speedify is, but it also does some redundancy and other things with our internet, multiple internet connections. So we'll click Speedify. We're going to click Install and Update to make sure that the version that we have is the latest. You can view what it's doing in the view log. That takes a few seconds as well. Once it's done, you'll see Speedify is now installed. We'll go back to configuration. We'll save and apply this. There's no changes, just to make sure. It's always good to hit that. So here's where we get into our Speedify user interface. I have already logged into my account, but this will basically get us to where we need to be. Agree and continue. You can enable pair and share if you like. That allows you that any cellular device that has the pair and share app on there, that they share the same network, you'll be able to use that Wi-Fi as well, or that internet connection, I should say, as well. This goes on and on. We'll cover that in another video in another time. So we'll continue. I'm going to sign into my account. I won't show you this, but you'll sign in. You'll come to this point here, and your sign-in is automatic. You can close out here. You can close this out and Speedify, and it's running now. So now I have Speedify running on my router. I hope this was an informative video for you and helps you get Speedify loaded onto your Slate Ax 1800 or any OpenWRT router that you have out there. Thanks again. Make sure you like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.